We welcome you here to the Northstar Network as we're going to get right into things. We were just finishing up setting up. We got here just in time as the first pitch of the season for the Northstars comes from Jeremy Palmer. It's strike one. Up to the plate here first for VVS or Vernon-Verona-Sherrill. It's number 3, Caden Rostel. 1-1 count to start things off here. Palmer coming off a great season. As they say, that just drops into the bottom of the zone. It's a 1-2 count, just one away from the first out here of this first inning. Palmer delivers a swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down for Palmer. Starts things off strong for this spring season.
And that was a good pitch there to get him to chase in the top of the zone. It looked like he might have even had a little bit of movement on him, but definitely got the batter to chase high, and that's a good first strikeout.
Yeah, Palmer, 1.73 ERA last season, 30 strikeouts. They had a fairly heavy rotation for the Northstars, so you saw a balance of around 30 to 40 strikeouts as that one is just chipped, and that's going to be a 1-3 play for the Northstars. So 2 up, 2 down here for Palmer. This top of the first is going pretty quick. Now 3rd up.
Verona definitely struggling to make good contact right now early on. You have the strikeout to start and then the weak dribbler back to the pitcher now second.
Now the senior Ross Marcello. The righty finishing his warm-ups. It looks like he's getting some last-minute advice from the third base coach. Palmer delivers a strike, a swing and a miss.
That was just another good pitch. Looks like right on the outside corner. Definitely being able to locate really well here early. VVS struggling to get contact right now.
Palmer just doing a great job getting these players to chase, like you said, Ethan. He's getting them to swing. He's not necessarily fitting them perfectly. That one it might have been called inside if he had let it go. But 2 quick strikes. That one falls to the right of the zone, and Aiden Freeman can't get a hold of it. So the first ball of this at-bat for Marcello. 1-2 count here as Palmer looks to retire all 3 batters that he's faced. That one sent back, nearly out of play. After that foul tip back, that one just sits outside of the zone.
That one just missing, but this is a good battle here for VVS. You get the first 2 quick outs early. Looks like the pitch count will stay lower for Palmer, but now you have this longer at bat. Follow off if you take a few balls.
Palmer delivers. That one is driven, and the base hit. It sneaks past Lawson Weckesser at second. And Jeremy Palmer can't retire the first 3 batters. So man on base here for Cody Burge. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Palmer sets, delivers, and that one's low as Burge calls for time. The 1-0 pitch. Palmer tries to pick him off at first.
Pretty quick pickoff move, but able to get back pretty quickly there, and he'll stay safe for now. But that one could have been pretty close. Pretty good pickoff move there.
So the 1-0 pitch fits inside the top right corner of the strike zone. Makes it an even 1-1 count here against Burge. First 2 outs. Palmer 2 up, 2 down, but couldn't get Marcello as he had a base hit just a few moments ago. Snuck into center field, and with 2 outs, that one sneaks inside, down low.
And those outside corners, low and high, have been a good spot for him so far. That's been the one spot VVS hasn't chased, and he's been able to locate them really well there.
All right, he's thrown some higher or inside pitches, and that's where they're chasing. This time, he gets them to chase on that bottom corner, and Palmer. 3 outs here. We're done with the top of the first, so we'll be back. The North Stars will be at the top of the order for their first time at bat. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back here to the Northstar Network, streaming on YouTube. Thanks for joining us for this season opener for the North Stars baseball team, coming off of that 13-6 season, Section 3 championship title. Unfortunately, fell to Saratoga Springs in the first round of the regionals, but they did come out on top as Section 3 champions. So they're chasing that again this year, looking to go back-to-back. As here we have Brennan Tyler to lead off for the North Stars. As is the first pitch. Swing and a foul tip back behind home plate. Tyler, a new addition to the team. He, of course, played basketball in the spring, or excuse me, in the fall. Or, oh my God, getting all my seasons mixed up, in the winter. As the last two pitches fall outside the zone. It's a 2-1 count against Tyler. But yeah, didn't play baseball last season. He played basketball and football last year, as that one is driven to right field, and it's foul in foul territory. So 2-2 count. Yeah, Tyler played 2 sports last year, football and basketball. And this year he plays basketball and baseball. That one hit out of play. Still a 2-2 count as Tyler keeps this at-bat alive.
And a good at-bat to start here. He's just been a little behind those last 2 pitches, but has a lot of pop to that. If you can get around on one and time it up, this could be a pretty big hit here.
That one just falls inside the zone. That's called strike 3.
And that was a good pitch there, right in that little top half again. Kind of right where we saw Palmer in that first inning, but both teams struggling with that outside corner right now.
It's a backwards K, 1 up, 1 down for Cody Burge. Now up to bat, Corey Kolbus, the designated hitter.
Looks like a check swing there, but they're going to let it stay. So ball 1.
So 1 out, a 1-0 count here on Kolbus. Is that one just a bit outside? That's going to be ball 2 of this at-bat for Kolbus. That one, he's swinging for the fences on that pitch. There's a 2-1 count now here. That one, line drive to left field. It's going to fall fair. And that should be a double here for Kolbus. So he touches second base. And a beautiful double there.
And that looked like it could have been a triple. The left fielder for VVS struggled there. Looks like he might have bobbled it a little bit on the transfer, but he was able to recover and get it back in quickly and just save the double.
So now the shortstop, Jaden Zimmer, averaging about .442 last year. 2 home runs and led the team in stolen bases with 10. Led in all 3 of those stats, as a matter of fact. Now the Northstars played a lot at the junior high, so a lot of hits that would have counted as a home run in other places were obviously not considered a home run because there's no fence at the junior high. So Zimmer starts off his at-bat with a foul tip behind home plate, out of play. It's an 0-1 count, 1 out. A runner on second. Is that one? Falls way inside. Makes this a 1-1 count.
Looks like maybe a little low there on that one.
They give him a 2-1 count now after that ball. Zimmer, that one popped up to third as Kolbus stays at second. Zimmer just trying to sneak it over the head of Ryan Harrington.
Yeah, and that one was kind of hit on the same line as the hit we saw earlier, the double. That one just not as much power on it, but you can see the North Star starting to time up here a little bit. A couple hits in that left field area can get pretty dangerous.
So 2 outs here after the fly ball by Zimmer. It's up to bat here now, Jeremy Palmer. Didn't think he was going to be hitting as well, but Palmer doing both. So with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position, Palmer looks to get a base hit. 1-1 count against him, as the North Stars look to strike first. That one is driven to right field, and it's going to be a pop-up there. No, actually, it's going to be a way foul. It looked like the right fielder was ready to snag that one. But
yeah, and if you look at that American flag out in right field and blowing directly in that direction, you can see the ball get up there, just starts drifting that way, and never a chance to catch that one.
So 1-2 count here on Palmer, 2 outs. As that's a swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts that inning for Burge. As that concludes the first inning of action. Tied ball game 0-0. Nobody able to strike first. We'll see who gets on the board in this second, or if we keep on going with a tied ball game. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back. As here in the second, as that one's quickly gloved by Palmer, the first pitch of this second, and it's a quick out.
Pretty efficient defense from the Northstars right now. Really in that first inning, only the one really long at bat that led to a base hit, but the first two batters were gone within 4 or 5 pitchers, or 4 or 5 pitches.
A little bit longer of a bottom inning there in the first. Northstars getting through 4.
And that was a good take there for VVS. They've been struggling with that outside corner there. Tried to paint it again, just missed a tiny bit.
So 1-0 count, make it 1-1 after that. It's called a strike. Up to bat is Brady Keegan for the Devils. That one just a little bit too low in that bottom right corner. Up to 2 balls now. 2-1 count. 1 out. That first pitch resulted in an out, and there's a 2-2 count after that one's called a strike.
And there's that top corner again for the lefty. That left corner is the outside corner,
right,
or the right corner from the pitcher's view. But they've been painting that area really well today for the Northstars.
Is that one he sweeps low, a swing and a miss, 2 up, 2 down here for Palmer. As that one is chopped to second. And that's a quick 3 up, 3 down. Top of the second is here and gone in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, a really good start defensively for the Northstars. The pitching's been well, and VVS, even when they put it in play, it's been a lot of just weak ground balls, and those ones are always easy for the defense to get a hold of.
So 3 strikeouts so far for Palmer. As we'll be back for the bottom of the second, Northstars on deck. It's going to be Aiden Freeman. Don't go anywhere. Bottom of the second now, as the North Stars up to bat. It's Aiden Freeman, the catcher. His first at bat, and that is popped up high to second base, and a quick first out to start the bottom of this inning for VVS. And now it's Nick Cimino, first baseman. He's a lefty. He's also a freshman, so new to the team. That one's just a bit inside. It's a 1-0 count against Cimino with his first varsity at-bat. That one trails even further inside, a 2-0 count. So North Stars had one runner left on base. Last inning up. Looking to prevent it here. Already one out as Freeman popped out to second. And here's Cimino with a 2-1 count. Looking to get on base. Make it 3-1 after that one falls low. That one high. And it's our first walk of the game as Cimino gets on base in his first at-bat of varsity.
Now with one out, a good chance for the North Stars here. So you get a run on the board. The defense has played well, but you left a runner on second in the first inning. Now you have a base runner here in the second.
So see if the North Stars can be the first ones to strike as the right fielder Kevin Gunnup, 7th in the batting order. Looking to knock a run in. So that one is driven to right field and out of play, just barely.
And once again, you see the wind still blowing towards that right field area. That's 2 foul balls now that could have been held back by the wind had it been steady or blowing the other direction. That went out of play and uncatchable.
So a 1-1 count here to start Kevin Gunnup's at-bat. Lawson Weckesser on deck. Jonathan Zillis in the hole. That one swinging for the fences. Has a swing and a miss by Gunnup. 1-2 count. Spurs looking to register the second out of this second inning for him.
Last pitch looked like a little bit of a miss on a curveball. You could see it try working back down. Just started at a few inches or so too high.
That one's way high of the zone. He tried to get Cimino, but he got back to base in time. That one nearly clips. Is off of the, could call it a wild pitch. It didn't. I don't know. Would you call that a wild pitch, Ethan?
I don't know. It didn't look like he got too far past the catcher. It looked like it was either kind of bobbled or just kind of bounced in the dirt.
Right. Either way, Cimino reaches second as that one pops up to the pitcher for Gunnup. So fly ball to 1, 2 outs. We're in a very similar situation to what we saw in the first. One runner left on base with 2 outs. And they were on second as well in scoring position. So we'll see if the North Stars can finally drive one in. It's Lawson Weckesser, the second base man here at bat. So that one chopped to third. Fires for first. And Cimino comes home. That one a miscue.
That one definitely was an error. Just try to make a really big throw from third. Pretty close to being pretty close throw, even if it was on time. But now the North Stars up 1-0.
So Weckes are going to reach base off an error. And Cimino comes home as the North Star is going to strike first, up 1-0. Almost to the bottom of the order now for the North Stars, Jonathan Zillis, the left fielder. Played volleyball in the fall. Almost said spring again. Has a swing and a miss on his first pitch. It's an 0-1 count.
Looks like a drop on the transfer there to throw him out. That's going to be another stolen base for the North Stars.
So Cimino and Weckes both get stolen bases here in the second. As the North Stars have another runner in scoring position, Zillis going to try to drive him in. His second base was sitting there by Weckes. He's getting ready to try to pick him off. Three-one count. Zillis trying to get on base for balls. Trying to get the walk. So that one's tipped back and fouled. Zillis with a full count. As that one's driven and it's fair. They're going to call Weckes. Actually, he's going to stay at third. So a runners on the corners here for the North Stars with 2 outs.
They ruled it a foul, I'm pretty sure.
Looked like it was fair past third base.
Yeah, it's
looked
hard.
Like it landed fair too.
It's hard to tell with the foul line being on grass or turf, but normally in the rule for a real baseball, if it lands like on the line, it is foul. So it must be caught an edge of the line.
So 3-2 count here as that one's chopped to third, and it's a miscue. So another error there. I think they would call that an error. Not 100% sure, but Zillis does reach first, but Lawson Weckes can't make it to third, as just a momentary meeting between Cody Burge and Ryan Harrington as he makes his way back to third base.
Yeah, just a few miscues and errors here for Verona in the second inning. But if you can get out of this down just 1-0, honestly not the worst situation for him.
As that one's driven into the gap. As Weckes is looking to come home. He gets there in time. So an RBI single for the bottom of the order, Angel Cuencas. Reaches first. Zillis moves to second. And Weckes comes home for the second run of this second inning for the North Stars.
Actually looks like it was Brennan Tyler again who got the single.
So I guess Brennan Tyler rounded out the lineup. I'm a little confused on that. Cuencas, yeah. Okay. Apologies for the confusion there, folks, as it's only a 9-man lineup. Cuencas was there as the backup case, but Brennan Tyler drives in one. The RBI single. I see. It's because Jeremy Palmer, since he's in the lineup, Angel Cuencas is center field, but he is not batting. So that would make a little bit more sense since they put Jeremy Palmer in the batting lineup. Make it 3-1 against Colbus. He had a double in the first. As a swing and a miss, a full count here for Colbus. That one inside and a walk. Loaded bases here for the Northstars. 2 outs, and it's Zimmer up to bat. So the Northstars have already driven in 2.
Yeah, and you're looking at 4-0 now for Verona. If you get a fly ball or just anything on the ground in the outfield here. And with the Northstars, arguably best hitter up now, a pretty dangerous spot for Verona or Vernon.
So Zimmer popped out to third. And his first time up to bat. Looking to get a base hit here and bring a runner home. That one, line drive down the field, and that's going to be another error for Harrington at third. Drops that one as an RBI single for Zimmer.
I believe that's his second. Just kind of miscue, just trying to get the transfer out to throw down the first of the inning. Definitely something to keep an eye on for Verona now, as they have starting to stock or pile up on some errors here in this inning.
Northstar is nearly going to do a full rotation here. Jeremy Palmer now up to bat, as that one is popped up high as second base comes away with it. So that does it. Northstars drive in 3 here in this second inning. They're on top 3-0 against VVS. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome you back here as the Northstars first to strike. 3-0 here in the top of the third. As VVS looks for a response. Palmer's first pitch of the third inning is a strike. The second one a ball. Palmer with 3 strikes here so far in today's matchup. He's only allowed 1 hit. As we do get confirmation on the scoreboard, there were 2 errors that occurred in that last inning for VVS. As the third pitch of the sequence is a swing and a miss, 1-2 count. Nearly makes him chase, but it just falls outside of the zone. An even 2-2 count. That one, he makes him chase. A swing and a miss right from Aiken. And it's a quick first out, 1 up, 1 down for Palmer. Palmer making quick work here in these innings. Again, only allowing 1 hit. That one just falls low.
I think he's even only allowed just 1 base runner, right? No walks yet.
No walks. 1 runner on base. 4 Ks. Chasing for his 5th. 1-1 count here. 1 out. In the top of the 3rd, the Northstars leading 3-0. A swing and a miss. Brings it to a 1-2 count. Palmer looking to make quick work and get through this inning. That one falls low, a 2-2 count. Northstar's coming off of the RBI singles from Lawson Weckesser, Brennan Tyler, as that one's called strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts, 2 up, 2 down for Palmer. Northstar striking first, RBI single from Lawson Weckesser, followed by Brennan Tyler. And then an RBI single for Zimmer. 3 hits, 3 runs for the Northstars. That one just right of the zone from our perspective. 2 outs, both strikeouts from Palmer.
Sounds like it almost painted the corner again there.
Yep. We welcome you back. Sorry for the momentary pause there. As Palmer gets his 3rd strike of that 3rd inning. 3 up, 3 down for Jeremy Palmer. The last one got to a full count, and he got him looking. So 6 strikeouts here through 3 innings for Palmer. Only 1 hit allowed. So he's having himself a game. As VVS warming up. Here to start this bottom of the 3rd. We will take a momentary break. Just wanted to catch you up on what you missed. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We'll be back here at OCC in just a moment. We welcome you back here for the bottom of the 3rd. Northstars up to bat after a nice 3-run inning. Couple errors for VVS. It's not the best outing So 3-1 count here against Freeman, as he's looking to get on base. No outs. They call that a strike, and it's a full count against Freeman. Freeman responsible for the first out of that last inning. Popped out to second as he looks to get on base here. That one chopped to third, as that's going to be a 5-3 play. The full count.
And that time the third baseman for VVS able to hang onto the ball and make a nice throw down the baseline.
There's no audio was coming through on.
Oh, 1 count, make it 0-2 for Cimino, as he did have a line drive down first base, but they called it foul. That one just a bit inside. Brings it to a 1-2 count. What the frick? So a nice bunt from Gunup, as Cimino was planning on stealing second either way, but Gunup gets the beautiful bunt, and he reaches first safe. 1 out here. Runners on first and second, as Weckeser, had an RBI single and a run, as he's hit by the pitch, and we got loaded bases with 1 out.
Another dangerous spot here for Verona, down 3-0 already, and now you load the bases with 1 out. You're almost looking at guaranteed at least 1 or 2 runs if you can't get a strikeout here.
And I'm not quite sure whether technical difficulties there if we caught it, but there was a pop out to third, and the third baseman missed the pop out, so Cimino was able to reach first safely. He's 2 for 2 here today. Actually, 1 for 1. He had a walk in the second, As here comes Jonathan Zillis at the bottom of the lineup, looking to drive someone in. It's an 0-1 count. Zillis had a single in that second inning, and he sits with 1 strike. 1 out, bases loaded. Still some time here for the Northstars, making an 0-2 count. Then they'll be back at the top of the order. Brennan Tyler will get his 3rd straight at-bat in all 3 innings, if they can reach the top of the order. Actually, they will, regardless whether Zillis gets out or not.
And that's the 3rd pop-up fly today to that right field area that's gotten picked up by the wind. Couple just misreads defensively, but the wind, you can see it in that flag in right field, is gusting pretty hard.
Oh, 2 count, 1 out. After that 5-3 ground out against Freeman. As Zillis, that one is popped up to right field, as they're going to send Cimino home.
I mean, did get out, but a good sacrifice fly there.
Yep.
For the Northstars. So now it is 4-0. You're able to capitalize, at least get one of them in there. That's pretty good.
sacrifice fly. As we're back to the top of the order, Brennan Tyler, 2 for 2 today. Excuse me, he's actually 1 for 2. He had that strike looking in the first. As that one's driven to center field, it had too much hang time as left field comes in to snag the out. So the North Stars do get one on the board as Cimino is brought home off the sacrifice fly from Zillis. But they're not able to do much more with the bases loaded situation there. They did have runners in scoring position, unable to bring them home. So that does it here for the third inning of action. We'll be back for the fourth in just a moment. We welcome you back here to the Northstar Network, streaming on YouTube. Thanks for joining us as we welcome you the season opener for the CNS boys lacrosse, or boys baseball, excuse me. As they sit on top of VVS 4-0. Palmer starts things off with a strike, followed by a ball, a 1-1 count against Siname. That one falls inside. A 2-1 count after a 0-1 start to this at-bat. That one darts past as Freeman can't snag it. It's a 3-1 count. It's Palmer. He's only allowed one man on base so far, and it was a hit. As that looks like it's going to fit over the head of Kevin Gunnup, as it's going to be a triple. As a nice hit there from Siname.
Another ball. You can just see it start leaking with the wind. It's been really hard to read those right fielders. Having struggles today. That one just hit and then just kept going. Tough to judge those ones in the outfield, but a nice triple for VVS and a chance to cut into the lead now.
So VVS looking to get their first points on the board. Palmer delivers that one, and it's fouled back behind home plate. No 1 count here to start. But that's only the second hit Palmer's allowed here today. Like you said, some of those pop-outs have been tough to read. As that one swept to shortstop, and they decide to go home. But Cimino can't glove it. As one runner is driven in here for the Red Devils. Runner on first. 4-1 ball game here as that one fits inside. 0-1 count. Here to start against Cody Burge. Palmer with the pickoff attempt. Can't get it in time. He sets, delivers the 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. Make it 0-2. No outs here in the fourth. As Marcelo drove one in with an RBI single, as they call that for strike 3. A nice at-bat there for Palmer as he delivers 3 straight strikes. 1 out. As Palmer struggled with the first 2 at-bat, he finally gets back into a rhythm. That's his 7th strikeout against Burge. Palmer delivers that one inside. It's an 0-1 count. That one also falls inside. He's doing a great job there. Same situation. That top right corner has been Palmer's sweet spot to.
And VVS, that's been the one spot they haven't been chasing. He's got him to chase a few spots. But there again, that time he went with the low corner, and then again, no chase from VVS, and that's going to be another strikeout.
So 6 straight strikes for Palmer. 2 straight strikeouts. This time he gets him looking. It's a backwards K for Palmer. He's got 8 strikeouts here today. So 2 outs. One runner allowed in. That nails the back wall. So an 0-1 count here after that foul tip behind. Palmer delivers that one as they try to catch Marcelo at first. But Freeman just can't deliver it quick enough. So 1-1 count after that one falls inside. That one makes him chase. A swing and a miss. 1-2 count. 2 outs as Palmer looks to retire this at bat. As that one, he gets him looking again.
Looks like maybe a little slider there into the outside corner, but 3 straight strikeouts to end the inning. So good damage control there for CNS.
Yes, great last 3 strikeouts there for Palmer. The last 2, he got him looking. That does it there for the top of the 4th. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th with the North Stars are back at bat. Corey Kolbus to start things off. Welcome you back. As well, we have a moment. Just like to thank one of our sponsors, Marzullo Landscaping. Spring is here, and it's time to get your yard back into shape. So Marzullo Landscaping's got all your needs covered. So give them a call, and Marzullo Landscaping can handle all your needs as we head into the spring season. Still a little chilly out, but is that one? It's going to be 1-3 for Colbus. Here in the bottom of the fourth. One up, one down. Pretty quick at bat. As Zimmer had an RBI single in the second. Popped out to third in the first. So he's 1 for 2 here today. That one's inside, and actually it does clip Zimmer, so he's going to head to first after a hit by pitch. As that one's going to be a beautiful line drive. Falls down in left field as Palmer gets his first hit here of the day. As Zimmer reaches second safely.
And a good chance for the Northstars now. Kind of get that run back you left off in that last inning. Need to get a little bit of insurance here now as we kind of get past the halfway point of this game into the last couple innings.
After this one, there will just be 3 left to go, as it looks like we're going to get a substitution here. Relief pitcher coming in, it's Brady Keegan. Northstars luckily have a big enough roster where they can have some dedicated relief pitchers. Got Clark Whalen. Lucas Ayala more of a starter, but he can also come in for relief. Kevin Gunnup, Carter Petranchik, some more starters, but the Northstars do have some relief in Clark Whalen. So we will have some time here for Brady Keegan to warm up. We'll be back here on the Northstar Network. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back as Aiden Freeman up to bat 0 for 2 today. As we got a new pitcher in here for VVS. It's Brady Keegan. Freeman a pop out to second. And he had a ground out to third. In the third. So he looks to get his first hit here of the day. Runner on first and second here for the Northstars. It's Zimmer at second base and Palmer at first. After Palmer had a nice single to left field. 0-1 count here against Freeman, that one. Just a bit inside. Evens it up at a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner in scoring position as Zimmer is going to go. As so is Palmer. He's called safe at second. So now runners in scoring position for the Northstars on second and third. Zimmer, no surprise there. Led the team with 10 stolen bases last year. The Northstars have had quite a few here today.
And a good double steal there by the Northstars. You either have to make the decision to try to get the out at third and let a runner to second, or hold on to the ball, or try throwing down to second, risk the runner getting home, which VVS did, but was able to hold the runner at third.
So after that one, it's a 2-1 count. Freeman holds back. He doesn't swing. It's a 3-1 count now against Freeman. As we could be looking at another loaded bases situation for the Northstars. Just 1 ball away as Cimino on deck. That one high of the zone. As loaded bases here, Freeman walks. So Cimino is 1 for 1 here today. Had a walk in the second. He's got 2 runs. And he had a single in the third. Looking to drive a couple home with bases loaded, 1 out. That one's going to be just below the zone. So 1 ball, no strike count to start off this at-bat for Cimino. That one just drops in the left corner as the lefty, Keegan, gets the breaking ball to fall. Evens things up a 1-1 count now against Cimino. As Cimino calls for time. Wants to regroup. As the Northstars look to tack on some insurance in the bottom of the 4th. 4-1 ball game as the Northstars lead here in this season opener. As that one looks like Holmes going to be stolen by Zimmer.
And just the miscues has been what's killed VVS. A few errors and a few wild pitches, and Northstars have capitalized on those now as they tack on a little insurance there, get the lead back up to 4.
So 5-1 game. It's now a runner on second and third. Palmer advances, and so does Freeman. As a 2-1 count here against Cimino. That one just sneaks in. Let's make it a 2-2 count against Cimino. 1 out after that wild pitch. Zimmer comes home and steals. Cimino still looking to drive in Palmer. As he does. That's a beauty. It's a nice RBI single. As it falls in the gap, and it looks like actually it's going to be 2 RBI single.
Yeah, and VVS just caught sleeping there, trying to get the ball back in. First baseman held it too long, and all of a sudden the Northstars now get 2 more in at 7-1.
As actually I've just noticed, because of their smaller roster size, Burge has now shifted to first. After Keegan was at first, now he's pitching.
Is it a 9-man roster?
It must be, because they're limited on their rotations. So that one's going to be cracked up high. Can it find the gap? It does. As that's a nice double for Gunup. as Semino falls safe at third. Northstars with just one out are laying it on. 7-1 now.
Yeah, and they got 2 runners in scoring position now with just 1 out. Big struggles here defensively for VVS.
Northstars looking to complete the rotation. Weckeser, Zillis, and Tyler at the top of the rotation. Left to go before they complete a full cycle. As here's Weckeser up to bat. He's 1 for 1 with the RBI single in the second and a walk in the third. An 0-1 count to start things off for Weckeser. As we still sit with just 1 out. Runners in scoring position. Weckeser thinks about it. So a 2-1 count here on Weckeser. So that one's high. Make it 3-1. That's nearly another bases loaded situation here for the Northstars. As Zillis on deck and Tyler in the hole. As that one's high. And Weckeser are going to walk.
And the Northstars now just 1 out, chance to really blow this one open. Could be looking at 10-1 here soon by the end of this inning.
Bases loaded, 1 out. As Zillis, 1 for 2. He had a single in the second. And he actually did have a sacrifice fly RBI in the third. So I believe sacrifice flies actually don't count against your at-bat. As that one looks like it's going to fall in the gap. No, it just drifted right. But it's going to be another sacrifice fly for Zillis.
And that's the second one of this inning, I believe. That's 2 RBIs in the inning from 2 different at-bats on 2 different sac flies.
So that one did just drift. It's actually same case, sacrifice fly to right field. And it happened to be the second out. So pretty much a repeat of what happened in the second inning. So Northstar's looking to open this thing wide open. As that one off the mark.
That's going to score another one.
Yeah.
Just another error for VVS. They just continue to pile up.
So Kevin Gunnup comes home, and Weckeser moves to third. Yes, this is a huge inning for the Northstars. 5 RBIs. It's Tyler here. Kolbus on deck, and Zimmer in the hole. It's an 0-2 count. Two outs. Make it a 3-0 count. As Tyler looks to walk. 1 for 3 today. With a looking strikeout. and a fly out to left field as he's going to walk 4 balls for that at-bat. Runners on the corners for the Northstars. Weckeser on third, and Tyler reaches first on balls. So Kolbus getting his second at-bat of the inning. He grounded out to the pitcher earlier. He was the first up here in this fourth. So he gets another chance. So that one sneaks by, and it looks like Weckeser is going to come home safely. Didn't even have to slide.
Yeah, another wild pitch or an error for VVS. They just continue to add up, and now that's 6 runs for the Northstars in this inning.
Look, just like you said, Ethan, you predicted it exactly. It's 10-1. Skull was still at bat with a 1-0 count. As it looks like some discussions being had.
Looks like an equipment issue for the catcher. For VVS, looking at one of the leg coverings.
So while they get that situated, we'll take a momentary break here on the Northstar Network. 1-0 count here against Kolbus with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. 6 RBI inning for the Northstars. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back here to the Northstar Network streaming on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. Has 2 outs, 1-0 count against Kolbus here in the bottom of the fourth. He lines that one out of play. Way out of play, almost landing in the trees over there. So it should be a 1-1 count. Scoreboard says 1-0. I think the scoreboard operator might be sleeping.
Yeah, it still shows 3 errors and hasn't updated the count in a while.
So 2-1 count here against Kolbus. Is that one inside? Make it a 3-1 count. It's gun up. As that one, Kolbus is going to reach first on balls.
And VVS just trying to get out with this last out here, just get out of this inning. That is now a 9-run lead, and the Northstar is now again with a runner in scoring position.
Jaden Zimmer now up to bat. So we've completed a full rotation with Kolbus. And now Zimmer got his second try. He had a walk earlier in the inning. Starts things off with an 0-1 count. As that one's popped high up to second. As that one's tracked down, and the third and final out of this inning is secured. So that does it here for the bottom of the fourth. We're heading to the top of the fifth, where VVS looks to somehow climb their way back. They still have 3 full innings, but it's a 10-1 ball game. The North Stars are on top. We'll be back. Welcome you back as Clark Whalen takes the mound for the North Stars after a 9 strikeout showing from Palmer. So Owen Cly also sits at first. We'll see if he gets an at-bat or if he's just going to take over on defense. That one's outside. A 1-2 count here for Clark Whalen. As he looks to retire his first batter he's faced. As a swing and a miss, Whalen gets him to go. Starts things off with a strikeout.
And a good start to that inning, to this inning for the North Stars. Trying to make quick work of VVS and then just keep building on this lead as they go.
Swing and a miss. So start things off, with an 0-1 count. Quick out for Whalen. Has an 0-2 count. Whalen looking to get him to go again. As Whalen, back-to-back strikeouts. 2 up, 2 down. That's been the story here today. There's only been a couple backwards Ks here so far for the pitching rotation. It's really, they've been getting them on the chasing balls.
Yeah, there's been a lot of whiffs for VVS. That's definitely been something to look at. A lot of swings and misses as that one can get fouled back. And it seems like a good chunk of the outs for VVS are strikeouts. It seems like they're either putting it in play or striking out.
So that one fouled back behind home plate. It's the first ball in some time for Whalen. Evens up the pitch count, 1-1. But 2 outs. As Whalen looks to retire all 3 batters he's faced. That one outside. A 2-1 count as back-to-back balls thrown. Is that one a swing and a miss? It was high. Freeman had to jump up to snag it out of the air. But he still makes him miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Whalen looking to retire this final batter. Makes him chase. A swing and a miss for Whalen. 3 up, 3 down. Retires all 3 of them.
Yeah, struck out the side. All 3 at-bats he faced were strikeouts, and now VVS still down by 9 going back out in the field.
So the defense not having to do much there for the Northstars. Heading into the bottom of the 5th, the Northstars lead 10-1. Whalen with an excellent inning. 3 up, 3 down for him. We'll be back. We welcome you back here to the Northstar Network, streaming on YouTube. As a new pitcher in there for VVS, it's Ross Marcello. And a new batter in there, pinch hitting, it's Carter Petranchik. Place of Palmer, so his first at-bat here of the day. As that one sky high. That one just, I think the wind caught onto it a little bit. It looked like it was going to fit in the gap, but had a little bit too much airtime as Petranchik pops out to left field.
Yeah, you can see it blowing from that left to right field. Definitely makes the ball not fly as far in that direction.
So Freeman following behind Petranchik's pop out to left field. 1 out. 1-0 count here on Freeman. Ooh, that one over the head of Freeman. As Northstars following that huge 6-run inning. It's definitely going to be tough to follow, as that one is popped out to third. It's 2 up, 2 down here. For Marcello. That one low. 1-0 count to start this at-bat for Cimino. Cimino with 2 singles, 2 for 2 today. He had that 2 RBI single last inning. Helped add on to the lead for the Northstars. Cimino, that one fouled back into the parking lot, I think. Hopefully I don't see a baseball-sized dent in my car.
There is a good-sized walkway out to the parking lot from here.
Right.
It is in that direction, though.
You never know. For that one falls outside the zone. It's a 2-1 count. 2 outs. Petranchik flew out to left field and a fly out to third from Freeman. As a swing and a miss. Evens things up. 2-2 count for Cimino. Cimino yet to strike out or get out. Again, he had the walk in the second. And 2 for 2 since then, with 2 singles. Cimino heads over to talk to Northstar's third base coach. So after the discussion, Cimino comes back up to bat. Sitting with a 2-2 count, 2 outs. That one far outside the zone. And a full count against Cimino. Looking to get on base. Northstar still with a very comfortable lead, 10-1. Heading into the 6th, as that's going to be a walk for Cimino, his second of the game. Well, here's a little fun fact. Every time Cimino has reached base, he has come home and scored. 3 times he's reached base. He's come home all 3 of those times, contributing to 3 out of the 10 runs for the Northstars. As Owen Cly in here to pinch hit He actually did replace. He's replacing Kevin Gunnup in the lineup, but you replaced Semino at first. So a little interesting there. But either way, Cly looking to get on base. His first at-bat of the season. It's that one.
Comes in behind him.
Yeah. A couple pinch hitters in here for the Northstars. Has a 2-0 count with 2 outs against Cly. Winds up, the pitch is delivered. It's driven to center field, but it falls short. That's a pop out for Cly. And that concludes the bottom of the 5th. So we'll be back for the top of the 6th, where just 6 outs away are the Northstars from coming home with a 1-0 or a 1-0 start to the season. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome you back as Jerry Thibault here to replace Clark Wallen. Starts things off. Foul tip back by Rotsell. That one slides into the zone. An 0-2 start for Thibault. A swing and a miss.
And the Northstar
might have got a piece of it. Either way, it would be a foul back tip to the catcher, but either way, A nice strikeout there by Thibault.
The Northstars pitching has been really strong tonight, even when Palmer gets pulled. Even the bullpen tonight for the Northstars has been very strong, holding the lead for him.
So 1 up, 1 down for Thibault. This at bat starts with the ball. That one driven but fouled. So 1-1 count here against Rotsell. Excuse me, Rotsell was up last. This is Siname. So that one falls low of the zone. A 3-1 count. As Siname looking to get on base.
That one just a little low, it looks like.
So Siname gets on base successfully, a walk, after a strikeout from Thibault. As he looks to retire the next two. Marcelo here up to bat. Outside, nearly gets Marcelo to chase, but holds back and recognizes that it falls outside. That one fouled back. Nearly hits our camera. So 1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. In the top of the 5th. Excuse me, top of the 6th. Northstars just 5 outs left from starting off the season 1-0. As Freeman can't get the throw off in time. So successful steal there by Rotsell. As a discussion here between Freeman and Thibault. Thibault delivers. That one tipped back. Evens up the count to 2-2. Just 1 out. As that one sweeped low, a swing and a miss. Can't get him at third.
And a drop third strike, and then confusion from both teams. First, the throw down to third.
Yeah.
And then the batter didn't realize it was a dropped third, went to first, and then he was out. But it does advance a runner to third for VVS.
So no 1 count to start this at bat. 2 outs. But a runner in scoring position here for the Red Devils. Sweep, swing and a miss for Burge. 0-2 as Thibault looks to get out of the inning unscathed. He delivers, and they're not actually gonna check his swing. There actually is no line judge there. Just one in between first and second. So they're going to call it a ball. Looked like he did stop the motion of his swing, though, in time. So that one's driven back. Out of play. As Burge keeps the at-bat alive. Runner in scoring position here for VVS. As they look to knock one in. So the ball looks to get out of the inning unscathed. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. 10-1 lead here for the Northstars. Huge 4th inning. Led to such a lead. 6 RBIs is a full count against Burge. Well, sets, throws, delivers, a swing and a miss by Burge. The 3rd out is made. And that does it for the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th when we come back, the Northstars just 3 outs away from taking their first game as a victory. We'll be back. We welcome you back here on the Northstar Network as the bottom of the 6th, as a right off the bat, a hit by pitch. The Northstars get on base. So Vivacqua in there to pinch hit for Weckeser. As he's hit by pitch. To start off this 6th inning. Or to start off the bottom of the 6th, I should say. Zillis. Back-to-back RBIs. Well, both being sacrifice flies, as a matter of fact. Is that one? Oh, it sneaks past third, and a base hit here for Zillis. A lot of errors occurring today for VVS.
Yeah, just a ton of unforced errors for VVS. They are down 9, but one of those big reasons why is the errors. You're at least in a competitive game if you get rid of those.
So now Brennan Tyler up to bat. 1-0 count on him. As that one's driven, as it looked like it was going to have some more distance to it, and it almost turned down and dropped.
You can almost see the flag in right field kind of rotate a little bit. It's almost directly back into the home plate now, kind of coming out from center field, left center field, towards right center field.
Right, definitely making things tough. So runner on first and second. Zillis with the single, and Vivacqua hit by pitch. He sits at second. That one, I think they're going to call it for.
That one was way up high and left, or right. From the pitcher's view, it was right, but that's going to advance both runners.
Yeah, so wild pitch brings Vivacqua to third. And Zillis moves to second. As Angel Cuencas is in there to pinch hit for Corey Colbus. Cuencas, that one falls into the zone, so a 3-0 count becomes 3-1. So because of the large lead, we're seeing a lot of pinch hitters in here for the North Stars, getting some play time. Is that one driven to right field? Can it fall down? It can. Is that one into the gap? Is Cuencas. He's actually going to get a triple here. Wow, Angel Cuencas drives in two runners. Vivacqua and Zillis both going to come home. And it's a 12-1 ball game.
Yeah, I was going to say that makes it double digits now for the North Stars, up 12-1. Again, you can see the ball just starts drifting to the right with that wind as soon as it's in the air and the outfielder can't get to it.
So 2 RBI triple for Cuencas with only 1 out. So here's Tyler Pauline into pinch hit for Jaden Zimmer. That one high. A 2-0 count here for Pauline. Swing and a miss. Makes it a 2-1 count. Yeah, obviously the goal here for Coach Stephen Bailey is just get some of these guys in the rotation, get them used to potentially finding themselves in the lineup later this season.
Yeah, that's true. It's also a first game of the season. Maybe try seeing what you have from some of these guys. Anyone that you can rely on later on, or swap in the lineup if you need to. Just a good chance for everyone to get involved in the first game.
So Cuencas at third in scoring position. As now that brings a full count to Pauline. One out. North Stars have already driven in 2. Both of those by Cuencas. That one's tipped back, and Pauline keeps the at-bat alive. as Pauline's going to be hit by pitch. That's the second this inning. Vivacqua was hit by a pitch in the first at-bat of this inning. So here comes Jerry Thibault to pinch hit for Petranchik, who came in the fifth. Pinch hit for the pinch hitter. As that one's popped up. And it nearly is out of play. So runners on the corners for the Northstars. Thibault looks to drive him in. Only one out. 0-1 count here for Thibault. (12-1) ball game. Northstars on top as Thibault looks to drop it into the gap, and a great snag out of the air by the right fielder.
Yeah, and that was able to actually hold the runner at third and make that not able to be a sac fly there for the Northstars as they add on to that lead again.
So 2 outs there. As Freeman's still here to hit. Runners on the corners as Freeman pops that one up. As it's grabbed out of the air by the shortstop. So fly out to 6. As that's the final out of this 6th inning. So 3 more outs left to go for the Northstars as they look to start off the season 1-0. We'll be back. welcome you back as Thibault's still out there looking to close things out. Give the Northstars a 1-0 start to the season. After going 13-6 last year, beating CBA 5-2 in that Section 3 final. That one's grounded out to third. Fires that one on the money to Cly.
A good start to the inning there for the Northstars.
Brennan Tyler steps into it beautifully. 1 up, 1 down here for Thibault. Yeah, Northstars beat CBA last year in the Section 3 semifinals, the Section 3 finals. I was there for that game. It was actually here at OCC. And they lost in the first round of the regionals to Saratoga Springs 14-0.
Yeah, Saratoga last year they were a really strong team. Did they go on to win states or no?
I don't know their path, but I think they went pretty far. I believe they went to the semifinals. Not 100% sure if they made it all the way. Have to do some digging into that, but they were a ranked team. They were very good last year. That one, Clyde gets there just in time.
Yeah, always a tough decision there, right? They should toss the pitcher or not, but now just 1 out away from the season opening win for the Northstars.
Yeah, you don't want one of those miscues where you toss it back and then you shoot a little bit too far and then you miss an easy out. So if you think you can get there quick enough, take the out where you can. That one beautifully placed in the zone. As an 0-1 start here. 2 up, 2 down here for Thibault. He had a strike in his last time on the mound. Looking to get another one here to give the Northstars their first win of the season. The Northstars with hopes of going back-to-back. But not only that, they're looking to get some redemption. Hopefully make it even into the States. Thibault delivers. Back-to-back balls. 2-1 count with 2 outs. Just 1 away. Thibault delivers a swing and a miss. The count is evened up. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Just 1 out away. To start this season off right. Delivers it right in the middle of the zone, and Thibault closes things out. Strike 3. He's out of here. 3 up, 3 down for Thibault, and that closes this one out. So thank you so much for joining us here on the Northstar Network. A huge thank you, as always, to our staff over at CNS. Huge thank you to the accommodation here at OCC, as usual. So Northstars had to play quite a few games last year at OCC. But the Northstars take down VVS 12-1 in their season opener. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks to the OCC staff. A huge thank you to our staff over at CNS, our athletic trainer, our athletic trainer Katie Clark and Brian Buckland, our facility manager Joe Howell, our athletic director Tim Benarski. I'm Joey Cox. Thanks for joining us. A huge thank you to our crew, our camera operator Mason Hind, our producer Alex Schneibel. I'm Joey Cox again, joined alongside Ethan Hansen. Thanks for joining us here at OCC. Northstars coming away with a victory, 12-1.